Oh. Yes. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Johan Bester at Charisma Performing Arts, and we are going to take a look at TYSON Venegas singing For Once in My Life in his top 10 performance. So it went very quickly from like 100 to like 26, and then like cuts to 12, and now it's 10. So yeah, the pressure is really on for these guys, and one of the biggest things they have to keep showing, I think, is variety, how they can do many different kinds of things. So I think we've seen that TYSON loves playing the piano while singing, while performing. But in this performance, I checked it out this morning quickly, he is not behind an instrument, and he's going to be holding the mic, and he's going to be working the stage and try to show something different. So let's check it out, and then you and I will chat about it after.
For once I can say, this is mine, you can't take it. As long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, baby, for once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once, unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once, I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Ooh, someone warm like you would make my dreams come true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can't take it. As long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Hey, somebody, somebody, somebody that needs me. Somebody that needs me.
Nice. Very cool. We've talked about his intelligent musicianship before, and it's again very evident for me in this performance. Well, mainly because of the way he chose to arrange the song. I'm convinced that he's had a big say in the style of the arrangement, so the way that he wanted to present this very well-known song, right? Very different, funky jazz sort of style that he put on the song. And he didn't go for massive big notes all the time. So he started in D major and then moved to E flat. So there were some high A's that were beautiful, and a B flat or two. But I think the biggest thing that he wanted to show is, I can work the stage, baby. Right? He moved, he did this little step with his feet going like this. I think a bit out of his comfort zone. He pushed himself, and he made contact with the audience because he's not behind an instrument. I mean, that's just logical. If you're behind a piano especially, you're always turned sort of sideways. It's harder to connect with the audience with your face, your eyes. Guitarists are better because they can face the audience, but I think he wanted to show that he can move around, he can be a little bit funky, he can connect with his audience. And for me, there was a lot of joy in his performance. It seemed like he really loved singing the song, and he really loved performing. He was enjoying the moment, so there was a lot of joy that I felt as a viewer to his performance. And vocally, I mean, it's very solid. There was nothing that bothered me vocally. His ability, I should say, to do the quick runs is so good, but he didn't overdo it. He didn't overstyle it. He made it the style that he wanted it to be. Very specific, like I said in the beginning, but he didn't overdo it. It was a very classy arrangement and a very classy performance, in my opinion. I think he did really, really well. And I've told you before, I often listen to Clark Beckham and his idol breakdowns, especially because he has been a contestant on the show. So he knows a lot about the inner workings of the show and stuff that the contestants deal with, because he's been there, that you and I might not, be aware of. And the last time I listened to him, he said he was so gutted by some of the most amazing singers, technically and performance-wise, the best singers were cut because America don't vote for them. And then he talked about the fact that people now, especially in these final stages of the competition, people vote for who they love, who they connect with. If it's someone's story, if it's someone's personality, if it's just someone's style, whether it's good or not technically, people vote for them because they love them. They love their story. They love them. So I think that's what's happening. But I think Tyson has shown himself so, what's the word I'm looking for? So honestly, just he's been showing us consistently what he's like as a person, as a human being, and as an artist. I think many, many voters have connected with him and will vote for him. And I hope so, because I think he honestly is definitely one of the best people left in the competition. And I think he deserves to, for this platform and this moment in his young career, 17 years old, he definitely deserves for this to propel him into a next level, because I think he's just great. So thank you for sharing this moment with me. I really appreciate your support. Please hit the like button, share this video with someone, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it. And until next time, please take care of yourself. Before you go, let me just take an opportunity to remind you of my Patreon page, Charisma Performing Arts Patreon page. That's for people like you who are really serious about developing your voice, enhancing your ability to communicate more effectively using your voice, whether it's for speaking or singing. Patreon, check it out. The link is in the description.